Fuck it, I'm just gonna start it right now. It's going.
Oh, we're hot? Okay.
Run the intro.
Pull the intro. We're live. Hi. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the DuoQueue Podcast. I am your humble co-host, Garrett.
I'm Nick.
I kind of threw him under the bus on that one.
You just left me.
When we were doing our audio dialing in, I did the intro and I just introduced him myself.
And I'm just sitting over here.
Your thumb up your ass. How dare you?
Did my windows open? How'd you know? No. Anyway.
So this podcast is going to be us mostly kind of riffing over the news of, I would guess, the week.
Hot topics.
Or maybe, yeah, hot topics. You know, like stuff in
memes.
entertainment and the creative field of media, as it were.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
Like art? I don't know.
Is it? Okay. So you were losing your shit earlier about something that I don't know anything about. What is it?
So I'm gonna send you a link here.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna actually hold on. All right. So here this link actually. So I'm gonna send it to you in Discord and the call. All right. Go ahead and give that a little click.
Okay, clicking it. Soulja Watch.
Introducing the fucking Soulja Boy video game console.
This looks like an N64. And this is new?
This is brand new from the man himself.
From Soulja Boy himself?
From Soulja Boy himself, developed by him. He tweeted out, let me see what he tweeted out. He's oh fuck, where is it?
You gotta find a tweet.
I gotta find a tweet. Oh my god, this is even bigger. Holy shit. He's really getting into the games thing.
Really?
So he ended up releasing this game console and he announced it on Twitter. And it is basically $149 plug and play console from the 90s.
That's what it's looking like. It's over 3 years old? This isn't new?
He just announced it. Announced it. So, and it gets even better. So, it comes pre-installed with like 800 games.
This is so weird.
And if you see on like some of the marketing material, I don't know if you
I'm looking at the catalog here.
Fucking originally it had pictures of screenshots of like Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Wow, new age games.
Like brand new, just fresh games. Imagine having 800 games installed on a console.
That's a lot of games. I don't even have that installed on my PC.
I have 400 games in my library, and like the 20 I have installed take up nearly a terabyte.
Right? So they gotta be like little, like bubble pop games or something.
They're like, they have to. I really want to order one, but
dude, it's $150.
It's $150
for a 3-year-old console. An over 3 years old console.
Now, Soulja Boy is in some hot water.
Mm-hmm.
Because
what that boy do this time?
It uses some illegal ROMs.
What? You can't do that. Soulja Boy, tell him no.
Soulja Boy, tell him. No. But so it's like God, I need to find the tweet. I really want to find the tweet. Because he's been retweeting people like defending. It's at Soulja Boy, Soulja Boy.
I got you. Yeah, it was on his website. I'm just gonna go do a classic Control F. Console. No, I don't see anything. Games. Oh, he says he classifies himself as a gamer.
Does he?
Yeah, on his
on his bio.
On his bio, it says American rapper, record producer, actor, gamer, and entrepreneur. He doesn't have an Oxford comma there though. He needs one of those.
Oxford comma. Oh my god.
It turns okay here. This is by PC Games in. I don't know what that is. It's a Twitter. It says, it turns out Soulja Boy is a big PC gamer. Now he wants to launch his own esports franchise. I think that's something else.
That's what I was going to go into later, because I just learned that just trying to look up the tweet. But it's so incredible. He's getting away with like highway robbery on some of this shit. Look at go back to like the SouljaWatch.com. Look up that handheld that he has.
Catalog. Okay.
So look at that screenshot of the HD remaster of Burnout Paradise.
What the fuck?
It's
this is so bizarre. Look at the cartridge. It's a Game Boy Advance cartridge. Okay, sorry. Yeah, go on.
And then if you look at the specs, look at the bottom. 3,000 built-in games.
Okay, what the fuck? 3,000? This is so weird.
I guarantee.
It only comes in white. Why does it even give us an option to pick a color?
Oh my god.
Now that's what I'm pissed about.
Even the web design. How dare you?
How dare you?
Soulja Game Fuse. Oh shit. This thing's $400. What the hell?
Oh, it's originally $640. This thing comes with no built-in games. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
And it uses a straight-up Xbox controller. It looks like a newly designed Xbox version.
200. Oh, this is like the actual console that he's gonna put out. Oh my god, Ubisoft and Codemasters are gonna develop for the Soulja Game Fuse. Oh boy.
He also has, look at that, he has a Soulja Pad. Is that an iPad? Does he have phones too? What doesn't Soulja Boy do?
Look at those knockoff AirPods for $10.
They look like, are they even different at all? They look exactly the same.
I guarantee they're made by a small child in China.
Oh, well, for sure. That's what everything's made by. But besides that, I mean,
they don't come in even like a correct color scheme. They come in B, F, D, A, E, and C. Select your color. I want to choose D. What's D? It doesn't even give you a preview.
You know what my favorite part of this whole website is, though?
What?
Is that you can get a $10 gift card, which normally couldn't get you a single thing, but now on sale you can get you a sweet pair of Soulja Pods.
Oh my god. Oh man, this is an adventure.
It just got so much better. Okay, this original console, right? PS3 controller with N64 console. It doesn't even have HDMI. Oh wait, no,
it doesn't.
It does. There's a wire next to it. I don't know if it works.
Oh, no, it might just be like.
I see. There's a port in the back. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's not that old.
It's got. It's got a DC power supply.
It's gonna get hot real fast.
Yeah. Joystick ports are just USB ports.
They really are.
Man. This is special. Okay, I'm gonna read into this esports franchise. So,
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It looks like someone on here. Where is he? Fuck, I lost it already. Some person that's already in esports was like, yeah, okay, Marcus from Optic said pick me up, and then Soulja Boy fucking retweeted that.
Oh my god. Oh my lord. Let's see. Big King Soulja. I'm sick of people hating on Big King Soulja. Soulja Boy a genius. I don't care what anybody tells me. Says butter.
Listen to this one. Never seen so many people mad at a businessman making money. Wow, jealousy is sad. He's so humble, though. You know, you gotta give it to him. That was 8 hours ago.
Optic Bombsy. Oh my lord. Soulja Boy comes to change the gaming market and to stay for a long time.
You know, at least he's a man of God. He says, "You never know what life gonna throw at you. Stay prayed up. Keep them praise locked in your pocket. You know, pull them out when you really need them." I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Man. Talent is being scouted, inspired by his friend Ninja. Never mind. His friend Ninja. Is he friends with Ninja?
I doubt it. I feel like, let's see. So he has 5 point some odd million followers. Let's see how many. I don't know how many Ninja has. Ninja has. Oh, he only has 3.7 million. So I mean, I guess realistically, it could be at this point.
Yeah, they're the same. They might be the same. I mean, after he played with Drake, he has that music industry connection.
Oh, I see. Okay, so what he's making is an esports team in Fortnite, Call of Duty, CS:GO, and Overwatch, inspired by Ninja. And it's a picture of him and Ninja.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy says Ninja has been his mentor. What the fuck is today's age, dude?
Oh my god.
Why does Ninja run the world? Some little kid that was, by the way, really racist when he first started. That everyone.
That's not even a joke.
I know. Everyone seems to be ignoring that shit, but like.
He was like, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't be racist." Once he hit the 10,000 sub mark, and he's like, "Oh, maybe."
So all right, I'll start cleaning up my act. Let's get into this Fortnite.
What?
What?
What a Freudian slip.
What are you talking about?
Let's get to these kids. Oh my god. Oh, there's I gotta look for the article that shows where he's like in trouble for the fact that he's peddling a console that's like a plug and play game from the early 2000s. I don't know. Oh man. Soulja Boy also teased his involvement with Tyler Ninja Blevins, who the rapper describes as a mentor of sorts. Soulja Boy, best known for tracks like Crank That and Kiss Me Through the Phone, describes himself as a good friend with the world's most popular streamer, and revealed he has learned a lot about the business of streaming from Blevins.
Wow. I like how just every once in a while he'll just tweet a link to the website with no context.
Yep.
I think he's done that once every day for the past few days.
That's incredible.
Dishonored 2, let's talk about that. Keep it in the games category. Along with Dishonored Death of the Outsider, recently got a free content update.
Let me go look this up here. Okay. Dishonored.
Nothing super huge, but
content.
I don't have any links either. I'm just gonna go to the website.
I spelled Dishonored Dishonored.
I mean, it still works, right? Dishonored 2, Death of the Outsider, blah, blah, blah.
Dishonored 2 is 2 years old?
Yeah, dude. And I literally just finished it last week because I was like, oh, new stuff. Okay.
Holy
but
shit.
It doesn't even take effect until you beat the game, I think. Or at least that's what I thought.
Oh, really?
That's why I beat it, yeah.
Oh, it's like a new game plus.
Yeah, but it's new mission plus, which is really fucking cool because you can use the powers of both characters. Doesn't matter who you're playing as.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I hate what's her name, Emily's blink, because it's not a blink. It's like it takes time to cast and everything.
It's like a tether, and that.
Yeah, and you get it's like a grappling hook basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super cool, but it's also super inconvenient when you're so used to just getting there instantly. But yeah, I mean, you can do that, and I think you can do. I think it's a little buggy. I'm not really sure because.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's Bethesda for one thing. They're in so much shit for 76 right now for Fallout 76.
Oh my lord, that's
okay,
a whole.
Let's push that. Keep that in the back of our mind. Keep it there though. Okay.
They also have they got the black and white mode too. That looks interesting.
It's cool, but it's also I could only play with it for 5 minutes till I was like, okay, I can't fucking see anything because it all is black and white, so it all sort of blends together. It's a little difficult. It'd be a good challenge mode, I think, though, because you can't really tell who's your enemy and who's not. But the blood.
I see a screenshot of it. Yeah.
Yeah, the blood looks cool. It's a cool effect for sure.
That's awesome.
But yeah, there's that and the Mission Plus. I think that's it. Oh, and then they made the whole pre-order bonus available to everyone, which is a normal like business practice for things like this, I think.
Right. Yeah, well, give it enough time, you'll get everything.
I'm pretty sure Borderlands 2 did that too. I think that one may have been paid though. I'm not sure, but anyway, yeah.
I mean, like Game of Year edition's what, like $15 now? Just get everything from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you want to hit
500 coin bonus.
You want to hit on 76? Oh shit! I just closed that. I just closed my window that I was watching.
Fallout 76. Let's 76. Let's see how it's doing 1 month later.
So I'm actually pretty up to date with this because I bought the game for $60 when it came out.
You bought the game?
Well, not me actually. Caitlin bought it for me, which makes it even worse.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then a week later, the price dropped to what, like $35 or something like that.
Oh,
and it was just like, what the fuck? And so Bethesda has this thing. It's a no refund policy, which is pretty sweet, right?
Oh.
I think the only way that they would accept a refund is if you haven't downloaded the game, which is pretty bullshit. I think that's the normal thing in like Australia or something, but it makes no sense. I don't know. It's really weird, really bizarre.
So how is the game? Tell us this from the first person's perspective.
So I've played it for like maybe 30 to 40 hours, something like that.
A pretty good chunk of time.
Yeah, and so I'm like level 40 something, I don't know. It's I don't even know how to say. It's decent in like if you just like to if you like games where you can go and just level up and just kind of shoot shit mindlessly.
Right.
Then it's a pretty decent game for that. But if you're going at it for like a Fallout experience, it's best just to get Fallout 4 and play with mods or something. Because there are so many huge content mods for Fallout 4. It's insane. But yeah, 76, you just do the same thing over and over, which I know is what you do in games, but it's a huge game full of nothing.
Yeah,
basically. That's sort of
how
my
I felt about
opinion on it.
What was another game that had that problem? A huge game full of nothing.
That's a lot of games. I don't even know. I don't want to name drop anything because
we got to think about our future sponsors. We want to talk shit about.
Don't want GTA. We don't want to sponsors. No, I'm not saying that that's one of those games. It's actually a really decent game.
Oh my god, I really wish. And here, okay, so we're gonna transition to GTA, and I'm gonna rant about GTA for a minute.
Okay.
I really wish that GTA was just GTA Online specifically was just a cheaper game and a less grindy game for people who are new.
Yeah, okay, I see your point with this. Yeah.
Because there's the new content update is like the fucking Mad Max Death Race Arena.
Oh yeah.
That's the coolest shit ever. That is the dream in GTA. I would love to spend $400. Actually, I would hate that.
I'd love to lose all of my money right now.
I'd love to lose all of my money and just spend hours and hours running races and blowing shit up. And because I saw Spears HD play it on YouTube, the new content update, and it is fantastic. But I want to play it, but I know I never will.
Right.
Because the in-game currency is just too expensive. Yeah. It's just too expensive, and it's just too hard to grind for it.
So what do you have to... I haven't heard of this update, but... So what do you have to... Do you have to, like, pay actual money to do the races, or...
So, no. So, you remember when we did, like, the car collection update?
the one where it forced you to be in an open game, which was really fucking frustrating. But yeah, yes, I remember that.
Remember how I had to spend like $100 to buy like the base, like the garage for everything?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we both ended up spending like a decent amount of money for that, right? Because we were just like, okay, $100 shark card, and then we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine every single content update since then, which was like a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been the exact same way.
Pretty obnoxious.
It's an obnoxious, obscene amount of money. It's a game anymore made for strictly content creators who've already got a source of income coming from their GTA videos.
That can just drop it like it's nothing.
Yeah. Rich kids and little kids who got a hold of their mom's credit card accident.
Yeah. And people like us that just sort of make bad decisions every once in a while.
Yeah. After we did the car thing, I don't think either of us wanted to make that mistake again.
Yeah, no. It's been a while since I've even opened GTA.
Yeah, I don't have it installed anymore. I mean, for other reasons, but yeah, I don't have it. I don't think I would have it installed on my other computer anyway.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. That's a whole thing.
I haven't played it since the month of 9, which is what, September? The month of 9.
The month of 9.
Yes. 10 days after the... Okay, anyway.
You play a lot of interesting games.
Okay.
What have you been playing recently?
Okay, so, I mean, I was... Recently, the only game I was playing was Dishonored 2, which was just because that content update came out. But I'm assuming you're referring to Coloring Pixels.
I've seen you play Coloring Pixels. I've also seen you play House Flipper. And
House Flipper is fucking great, by the way. Okay, that is such an underrated game. It's not even underrated because it hit like mainstream for a while there, and then now I don't really see it anywhere. But it's so good. I have all the achievements in it that I got all legitimately. And if you go to my profile, the picture of the house,
God, you do.
The picture of the house with the 50 is my second, is like, the second rarest achievement that I have, which
profile.
It's so easy to get, but oh gosh, it's such a good game though. You literally just buy houses and flip them, and that's it. And it's really rewarding because when you get them, sometimes they're all like really shitty and full of trash. And if okay, so you know the game Visicera Cleanup Detail or whatever?
Oh yeah.
It's like a dumbed down version of that with the cleanup part, and it's like a lot easier and shit. And then after that, there's like this whole slew of things that you have at your disposal to fix up the house. Like you can smash walls down and shit, and like build walls and really alter it completely.
That sounds really fun.
It's a really good completionist game.
I might actually buy it.
And it's only like $15. At least when I got it, it was. I don't know. It might be cheaper now because it is an indie game.
It's $15 still.
Oh, okay.
House Flipper. I might get that based on your recommendation.
I do recommend it very highly.
It does look kind of pretty too. It's not like a bad looking game.
Yeah, the only thing that's really bad is just the hand models, but
it looks like it's a broken wrist.
Yeah, it looks like just like a stock, like he just got it off an asset website or something.
Yeah.
Which actually he has on the screensavers for the TV. It has a link, like a website for free game assets.
Oh my god,
it's really funny, and I noticed. I was just like, "Is that a website to an asset?" Yeah, it is. It's funny, but
it's got pretty good reviews.
It's just an easy. It's a very casual. Okay, I've noticed that I'm becoming a very casual gamer. Yeah. And this is a very good casual game.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely falling in that category. I stopped playing Overwatch altogether.
Me too.
I play CS:GO for fun, which it's kind of like an oxymoron, but
right.
I end up going in and be like, herder, and I'll end up like getting 9 kills on a pistol round and then like not doing anything. Or I'll do like insane flicks every once in a while.
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty sweet. Okay.
Just do some interesting stuff, and then, casual game is. I would play more No Man's Sky if it wasn't such a tedious game, but
that one's okay. No Man's Sky is a really, really weird subject for games because it started out really it had a terrible launch because it was so overhyped by the developer, and developers plural, I guess, and it was just so underwhelming, I guess, because it was such a big idea for a group of like 6 or so people.
Yeah, tiny little.
Yeah, but then
tiny little development
like
studio.
seeing it now, it actually looks like a pretty fleshed out game. Definitely, Go ahead.
I've played it fairly recently. I don't know if you've at all in the last 6 months or so.
Seen what you cut out?
Sorry. I was just gonna we'll cut that out and edit.
I'm leaving it.
I don't know if you've touched No Man's Sky at all in the last 6 months.
I don't have it.
Oh, you don't have it?
No.
Oh, okay. So have you ever played it at all?
I've never played it, no.
Oh, okay. So you're absolutely right. When it first came out, I loved it.
I remember that. I remember you loved it.
I loved it for about 30 hours, and then I never touched it again.
Yeah, just got burnt out, or just ran out of stuff to do.
Super burnt out on it. If I play No Man's Sky, I can't play it for more than, I would say, 15 hours over the course of 2 weeks before I get bored of it. Which, with how much time constraint I have with my current job, that's a lot of time investment for me anymore.
It is, yeah.
But originally, when I was, working a really just normal schedule, I put in hours and hours into it when it first came out, and then I stopped because the burnout from spending so much time in it comes really, really, really hard.
Yeah.
And there's only a few games. Minecraft was something that had that for me. I can only play that game for maybe 30 hours.
Yeah.
In a row, and then not in a row.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But
and then the burnout just sets in. I'm just what am I working for?
That's exactly, yeah.
You get into the existential crisis part of survival games.
Yeah. I always. Do you have a fallback game after the burnout?
For the burnout, generally I'll go back to stuff and I know I've said I'm coming down from being really competitive, but I'll always go back to Siege just because it's such a clean, it's sectioned off game.
It's a good game.
It's just a really, really good game in its own right. That and Rocket League, just stuff that isn't so involved. You can kind of be mindless in it.
Yeah.
Right. Especially when you have 1,300 hours in Rocket League, you can still be productive in Rocket League without really thinking about it.
Yeah, you can sort of just your hands just take over.
Yeah,
that's how I am in TF2. For the longest time. That was my fallback game, but I think I'm actually at a point where I'm pretty burnt out. I haven't played it in over a month now. But yeah, I have 2,354 hours in that game.
Boy, howdy.
Yeah.
Man.
But let's see, what was the game that I got? Okay, do you remember what's it called? Don't Starve?
Yeah, I do.
That was a game that when it came out, do you remember Ross? You know him?
Yeah. Ross. We played with
the guy
Ross.
That we met through, basically. Well, we met in school, but we became friends afterwards. Class, but
yeah, we became friends through Ross. Yeah.
So anyway, me and him played that for a bit, and then I started playing it on my own. And then after about a week of just fucking playing the shit out of that, I just stopped, and I didn't play it. And I don't even think I've gone back. I've gone back to it once in the last year. Just sort of to see.
Yeah, my friends will periodically most of like the group of the lads that I still talk to are all mostly in college. So whenever they're out on their breaks or whatever, they'll be like, "Hey, let's start up like a Minecraft server, or like let's play Don't Starve, or something like Iron Brigade," which Iron Brigade's like completely. I don't know if you ever played it. It's like a walking World War I trench. That it's yeah. look up Iron Brigade later. It's really interesting. It's actually a pretty fun game. Okay. It's older, but it's like a from like the 360 era of video games. Okay. But that's the only time I'll ever even consider playing like Don't Starve or Minecraft anymore.
Because of friends, right?
Yeah, it's only if I'm ever gonna be like with friends, and especially with the friends I have, because they're all hilarious and they all just do their own thing. You know, some of them take it seriously, some of them don't, and that conflict, it always ends up being hilarious. But then when they go back on break, it always stops.
Yeah.
And I can never see myself going back to it solo.
Right, yeah. Games are... Okay, so going back to the Fallout 76 thing, a big argument for that being a air quote good game is that it's fun with friends. But every single game is fun with friends.
Right, yeah. It's the friends that make it fun.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's totally the only reason. Like, I'll play anything with a friend, really. Like, realistically, I don't know what I wouldn't play. Like, I played CSGO with you. I guess at this point it was a while ago, but that was the first time that I played CSGO in a long time.
Oh my god. I just realized, I just looked on my Steam, or my library. Artifact came out.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
That card game?
It's not bad.
Really?
It's not bad. I wish it wasn't so... I wish it was more like Hearthstone, where it was more like casual. Okay, so let me explain how Artifact works. Okay. So you have your hand, right? You get dealt your cards. It's basically like Hearthstone, you know, attack, defense, kill your opponents.
Yeah, win.
Except, well, you don't kill your opponents. You kill their towers. Now, imagine Hearthstone. Imagine a Hearthstone game going on. 3 Hearthstone games going on at once.
That sounds hectic.
It's so the goal of the game, the end goal is to kill 2 of your opponent's towers or 1 of their like Soul the Ancient or whatever it's called in Dota. It's basically Dota themed Hearthstone.
So it's one of those MOBAs but in card form.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you still send minions, and you still kill creeps for gold. It's an interesting twist on the you know, Magic Gathering-esque card game. Which that came out on PC too, which I haven't tried that yet. I was in the beta, which it was not bad. But you know, Magic the Gathering's way too in depth for me.
Oh yeah, the community for that is already just hard set, and they know.
Yeah,
I'm intimidated by that.
It's such an intimidating community.
Right.
Man, that's the reason why it was really hard. I still haven't gotten into Dota. That's why I don't get into Dota, because the community is just so. I try to play a support character, be like, oh, I'll heal you. What are you doing? Why did you eat that tree? I needed it for cover. Blah, blah. Yeah. But yeah, it's Artifact is Dota, but in Hearthstone form.
Interesting take.
It's got like you know how Hearthstone has like the crafting market, you know, where you disenchant cards, you get dust.
Yeah.
Artifact has a real money crafting market.
Wait, okay. Can you earn real money?
Yes, you can sell your extra cards if you want to.
Is it Steam money or real money?
It's like Steam wallet money, basically.
Okay. Well, that's still good, though.
There's a hero that is very much in meta. His name is Axe. He his hero card, cost $20.
Jesus Christ.
Which is more than the base game.
Yeah. Wait, no, that is the base. It's 1 penny more than the base game.
Yeah.
Assuming it's not actually $19.99.
Oh yeah, no, it's like $20.01. Yeah,
really gets you
or like
$20.10
or something weird.
Huh.
And like, there's like quite a few cards in there like that are like in meta, and they're extremely powerful. But if you don't get lucky with like the 10 free packs you get when you buy the game, you are kind of fucked unless you want to spend $20 to get that card, or you end up selling enough cards to or selling like enough 16-cent cards to get a $20 card.
But at the end of the day, you're still gonna have to spend like real, aka Steam wallet money, right? Yeah. I hate that.
That's that's the only thing I hate about it. That's why I haven't watched it in a while. I've gone back to Hearthstone on mobile pretty heavy, only because that's the only fun thing that I have to do at work, besides like YouTube.
I mean, makes sense.
But yeah, so Artifact it's a really interesting concept. I wish it wasn't so just so like grubby. It just seems grubby. You know what I mean?
The way that you're describing it, it makes it sound very much like a cash grab.
Kinda. I mean, it definitely, when you have to pay for the base game, it's kind of grubby.
Well, see, if the thing is it sounds like a pay to win if you have to pay real money for other cards. If you're specifically buying a card for money as opposed to buying a pack when you have a chance to get a card, that one still makes it more like, oh, you might not get it. But if you're literally paying directly for a seemingly better card, or if it's in the meta, then it's going to be better, then it's basically a pay to win.
Yeah. And that's how Magic the Gathering is too. It's even in real life, I paid $16 for a Magic the Gathering card one time.
For just a card?
For one card. It was I had a green mana ramp deck, and it was like a giant card, and it was like a 15/15 that I could put down for like five or not 5, it was like 7 green tokens or whatever.
Yeah.
But I paid $16 for that card. On top of the $60 for the deck. Huh?
How much have you used that since then?
I don't know where the deck is anymore. I don't know where my cards are.
Someone somewhere is using my $16 card.
Yeah, I'm sure. I bet I gave it to my buddy or something. Like I just gave it away, or like I lost it and somebody found it. But yeah, no, it's understandably it's not the most attractive thing to have like a real, and it's not necessarily Valve's fault that the card is so expensive. It's like it's an economy based pricing. Yeah, it's marketplace economy based pricing. Okay. It's what people value the card at.
Right. Oof, that is dangerous. Man, why is Valve just so keen on that type of market?
Because they want to keep their hands off it. So it's not our fault. It's not our fault that this card costs $20.
Yeah. I mean, it's just every single one of their games.
It's interesting. It's interesting to watch from like a business standpoint, because that kind of thing is going to become more and more prevalent.
I haven't even seen it anywhere else. Where like with I'm gonna use a big boy name here, Fortnite. The things that you have to spend real money for doesn't, A, you can't trade them as far as I'm aware, and B, they don't benefit you at all. It's all just for looks, right?
It's all cosmetic, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, never mind. I take it back what I said. It's not going to become more prevalent because we've already been fighting against stuff like pay-to-win stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to become more prevalent. I definitely think what's going to become more prevalent is the pay to swag, I guess.
Yeah, well, the microtransactions.
Yeah, microtransactions are even now, like, I wish, and this is not to bring down the mood, I wish Total Biscuit was still alive so he could still be fighting
just
against
on him,
like shit like fucking Assassin's Creed.
Does that have
putting in microtransactions to you? If there's certain like things in the game where like you can either grind for 40 hours or you can pay this like $5 to get this currency to level your character up to where you can like finish the game.
That's so dumb.
It's so bad. It is asinine. And we don't have anybody in the gaming community anymore like Total Biscuit to fight against these anti-consumer policies.
Is Assassin's Creed EA?
Assassin's Creed is Ubisoft.
Oh, okay. You just said EA, and I was like, well, that makes sense, but no, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
it's yeah.
That's so shitty.
There's so many anti-consumer policies that are on the rise now that we don't have like a figurehead thing anymore.
I mean, people just obviously it's working. People are still doing it, therefore people are still buying it. And doing shit like that.
Right.
Okay, what was it? What is it, Call of Duty? I think it's Call of Duty, where I heard not in Black Ops 4, but in some game, they're trying to make it so then if somebody kills you with a gun, you can press a button to then buy that gun. To be like, oh, they killed me with that. It looks pretty cool. Boop, bought it. Now it's mine.
I remember there was a game a long time ago. I think had that. It was like a shooter.
Okay, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna find it.
I can't. I'm getting shit about like school shooters.
Me too. I was getting shit about like where to buy guns around me. I was like, this isn't.
Yeah. I'm on a list now. Yeah. But yeah, it's stuff like that. It's like really crazy stuff that video game companies are getting so much more ballsy with, and we're just unfortunately kind of rolling over and letting them.
Yeah. The need to look cool is a real killer. I would know, judging by how much money I've spent in Team Fortress 2.
I mean, the need to look cool, like, you know, a fool and his money will depart, but like when it's like pay to win, and like if like what you're saying is true about like, you know, oh, the guy killed me, let me get his gun for like $5 or whatever, you know, that is obnoxious. That is obnoxious, and it puts pressure on like impulse control, especially in kids and especially on people who like play games to begin with. Games are meant to be addicting, you know, that's how they get the money.
Yeah, gotta keep them wanting more.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's a problem, and I wish there were more pro-consumer figureheads in the community.
Yeah, that's, I think, the whole anti-consumer, all that's all AAA, because here I'll say shout out, I guess, because that's not, I don't know. One developer, you know the game Stardew Valley? Yeah. So the guy that made that, Concerned Ape, this is, you know, online whatever. He's now the sole publisher of this game for all platforms except for the Switch and mobile. So it's no longer like Pixel Fish or whatever the fuck it was before. It's just him. And he stated on the Stardew Valley blog that he's working on another free content update that's like actual content, because I don't know how long you've been playing this game for, but since release it's had quite a few pretty decent content updates for free, like the most recent one being multiplayer.
Yeah, we played multiplayer in Stardew Valley.
We did. I forgot about that. And then not only that, he's also working on another game that there was like speculation that he was gonna put Stardew Valley on the back burner so then he could work on the game, but he said that like he's never gonna stop working on it, or Stardew Valley is never gonna be just sort of like the back burner game. Because he just loves it so much, and he loves the community that surrounds it, and like that.
It is a very wholesome community.
It's a good community. It's a great game. Like it's just he's a good developer that made a good game with a good community to back it.
Like, we need more of that.
You're right.
You know, it's that whole mentality of, you know, support small business. It's really true. It's super true in the games industry, because there's so many creative ideas that could be made if there was enough people willing to bet on these indie developers.
Oh, and yeah, that too.
And I know there's like a whole problem, especially with PC gaming. I guess a little bit less so now that Valve's kind of cracked down on it. But there's a whole like trashware problem that Steam had, and
right,
games like
wait, did they crack down? I thought they gave up because they're allowing porn games on Steam now.
No, that's a different thing. They're allowing porn games, but they're cracking down on stuff like people throwing assets in Unity and then selling it for like $2 or whatever.
Okay, I see.
They've cracked down on that, but them like they gave up on the whole not safe for work stuff.
Yeah,
which fine by me, I guess.
I mean, I didn't even notice it until I went to like the new releases, and then I saw, I don't even know what it was.
Just like slew of anime titties.
It was like Nico girls with their tits out, and I was like, okay. Let me just check this out real quick. No.
Bye immediately.
Yeah, bye. Yes. Cannot be clicking fast enough.
Oh my god! Speaking of anime titties, I cannot wait for us to. I cannot wait for us to watch.
Oh wait, no! Don't say the name. Don't say the name. Just because I don't trust people online.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I'm not going to say the name.
The one show that we're going to watch in the coming weeks, that is incredible.
Yeah, when I'm there in June.
Yes.
No, not fucking June. January.
I was gonna say, don't scare me like that.
No.
I'm gonna wait 6 more months.
I mean, you've already waited like 4 months. To be fair, I straight up forgot about it, but yeah.
I'm glad I reminded you.
Yeah.
That's something we can definitely talk about on not the next podcast, but like whenever
we'll have to do like
whenever
a
we get around to it,
cast or something.
Yeah, definitely.
That'll be
definitely spoiler cast.
That'll be a few weeks away from the time of recording, at least. Assuming that we're going to be doing this weekly, or what the deal is. We don't really know what we're doing.
Yeah, upcoming. Let's see. Let's do a search on upcoming.
Upcoming what?
Upcoming game releases. What's coming out?
Okay. I'm just gonna look on Steam because I'm lazy.
Oh shit. Oh my god, Smash just came out. I've been watching shit out of Smash.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
It's Nintendo Sakurai's definitely gotten a lot of shit.
Why is that?
Okay, so the original Smash Brothers had 12 characters, and they were all unlocked at the beginning. The next Smash had like 24 characters, and you started out with like 18 of them or something like that. The one after that had like 30 characters. You started out with like 24. This Smash has 71 characters. Guess how many they start you out with? 3, 2, 1. They don't give you any characters to play with. In story mode, it's 1, but if you want to do like head-to-head stuff, it's 8.
What are they even good 8?
They are like the main 8, like in like any Smash game. You know, like Mario, Kirby, Donkey Kong,
Mario, Green Mario.
Falco, Fox, stuff like that. And how you unlock characters is as you play the game, you encounter characters and you have to beat them in like a CPU fight.
What, they just like jump in your game when you're beating up your friends or something?
No, like so like when you finish a game, a new challenger approaches, blah, 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 and then you have to beat them.
Oh, okay.
Now imagine having to do that 3 times.
63 times?
Yeah. You only have to kill them once. You don't have to do like a full 3-stock, no items fight.
Yeah.
But you have to kill a character. You have to kill 63 different characters on different occasions, not at the same time.
That's insane. What if you lose? Is it good? Can unlock them? Sorry.
I'm not sure. I think if you, I'm not gonna say for sure, but it would be hilarious if like you only got one chance. You had to wait for the up and you lost. you lost, you just be like, oh, you shit out of luck. You gotta wait for the next rotation to come around.
It'll be about a year, but you'll get them all.
Yeah, you have to kill 63 characters before you have everything unlocked.
That's insane.
Oh man, I've been watching. I think my favorite character so far, just watching streams and content, is King K. Rool.
King K. Rool. I'm gonna look
have you?
Up, I don't
Yeah,
know.
look at this big belly alligator.
Oh wow, that's a big boy. Wait, that's from a game that I know.
That's from Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. That's the one. Okay, I didn't know it, but
it's and he's pretty broken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. How much do you know about Smash?
I know about Smash.
So his down B is it can't be stopped with dashes, grabs, shields. Just like basically nothing can stop B, which is just a bell up.
Sounds pretty decent.
And it's a pretty wide radius on the area effect with his belly flop.
Good lord.
He's my favorite. Ouija Plays actually revived it.
Ouija.
And he put out the How to King K. Rool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I've been watching a lot of Smash streams, and I want to get my next purchase whenever I get the money to do so, or whenever I'm like in a good situation where I can, is going to be a Nintendo Switch, and it's going to be
me too.
Yeah, then it's going to be Smash, Kart, and what else is there? Definitely Stardew Valley. I'm going to put that on the Switch. And Breath of the Wild.
Mine, the only thing that's been on my mind for the Switch for the past couple weeks has been Pokemon Let's Go.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm still playing Pokemon Go.
Are you still playing Pokemon Go?
Dude, it's so... Okay, the fucking Pokemon Go community in Minnesota is lit, fam.
Is it really?
It really is. I'm in a Discord for the area... I'm not going to say it, but the area that I'm in's Pokemon Go community.
And that's amazing. I'm really happy for you, though.
I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, they post
it's
like
so
raids.
Dead over here.
Is it? Oh man, I remember that because I wanted to play it a lot, but the nearest stop, like Pokestop, was like a 5 minute or 5 to 10 minute drive. And here, literally, it's new. It just popped up like a couple weeks ago. They added new stops, but there's one across the street from me.
Oh my god!
And then, like, even further, usually me and Caitlin will go and drive and sit in our car. There are 3 Pokestops and 1 gym that we can hit all of them just from inside our car.
Oh my god.
We used to just go and, like, get McDonald's and sit in our car and shit. Back when it was warm.
That's amazing.
It's really sweet. But yeah.
I'm really glad that community is alive. And I know they down... I shouldn't say my city. Yeah. I mean, it's not like it matters. I live in Indianapolis. And it's a bigger city, so you're not gonna have any idea where. But
either way,
I know
if you want me
downtown.
To, I can just blur it, by the way, or beep it.
It's fine. I know the downtown area, Pokemon Go community is definitely pretty much alive and well. But if you're not inside the city, you're kind of SOL.
Yeah.
You know? Well, you got anything else to talk about this week?
I don't even know. I sort of we hit a lot of things.
Yeah.
That
went a lot better than I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
With how prepared we were.
I'm a little worried. We were kind of all over the place, though, is the thing.
That's the point of the podcast. We just kind of riff on whatever comes to mind. Speaking
of whatever comes to mind, popular of upcoming in Steam, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 porn games coming up. Of the
hell yeah! Let me see.
Like
all
7,
right.
Or I don't know. There's 10 games here. But yeah, 4 of them.
Let's see. What is it? Popular and upcoming. Where's that at?
You just gotta scroll down a bit on the store page, and then you'll see new and trending, top selling, popular, upcoming. New and trending actually has 1, 2.
Oh, popular.
2
upcoming.
porn games. Both on sale. So get them now.
Okay, thanks for tuning into the DuoQueue Podcast. We'll come back next week with some new stuff. Hopefully, some fun stuff happens over the week.
Maybe a review of some random game.
Yeah, we'll do our individual opinions on that game, and maybe we'll watch a movie. Maybe we'll watch a show. We'll see.
Probably not. Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, don't. No, nothing is promised. Nothing is guaranteed.
We're very good at keeping our promises.
But thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.